So this session will be discussed joins. So before going to work on joins, first of all we want to understand without giving the join what happened. Okay, basically why we are using the joins is, suppose now you tell me if you want to merge two queries. If you want to merge two queries, what do you do? We can go for set operators, right? If you want to merge two queries, then we can use the set operators. But my requirement is I want to merge two tables. I want to merge two tables or more than one, two tables. Then we can go for joins. Okay, let it be here. Before going to work with the joins, first of all we want to understand without giving join what happened. How system is going to work that, whether it is getting error or whether it is showing any information. Okay, let it be. Then first we want to open SQL prompt. So now here we can check it. So basically just I want to check it, our table. Okay. Then now I want to apply join. Okay, here let it be check it. Select star from employee comma DBT. Okay, employee comma DBT. I'm directly give this way. I don't want to know how to create the join also. Initially I'm going to write the query in this way, like that. EMP comma DBT. Both are tables. Okay, let it be. We can check it whether what happened. So here, what is the meaning of that query? We can pick all columns from both the tables. All columns from both the tables. Exactly. Okay, I thought the page is not applicable for that. Good, fine. Set lines 250. Then what happened? How many records we are getting? 70 records. How system is going to retrieve 70 records? But in here, observe this one. In EMP table we have 14 records. In DBT table we have 4 records, but system is showing 70 records. 70 records. Here, how it is come 70 records? Observe this one. Employee table 14 records and DBT table 5 records. But system is going to show us 70 records. Then how it is come? Anybody have you get any idea about that? Multiplication. So here observe this 14 into 5 70, right? Here observe this one, the first record 7839, it will be calculated with this each and every record. Observe this one, 7839 king is applicable for 10th and accounting, right? The same record is going to applicable king 20th. Okay, every record is going to communicate with the another record. So that is the reason. Suppose say example, in our first table I have 8 records, in second table I have 6 records, 48. Okay, then just you can go to manipulate, means manipulation of first table to second table, multiplication of first table to second table, that will be going to give that. But is it right output? It is not a right output. Why? Because we have, it is showing only 14 records. That is the right information. Why? Because the employee table is a child table. The DEBT is a master table. Here, this type of joins, whenever we are not giving any join to in our query, what happen actual here, system automatically create a join. So here I am not create any join, right? System automatically create a join. That join is nothing but a Cartesian join. That is nothing but a Cartesian join. So which is the join is created by the system, that join is nothing but a Cartesian join. It is not available in our material, just you can go to keep in our mind. So here just I am writing a query, but I didn't specify any join condition, but system does not stop the execution. System is going to generate the join and retrieve the data from both tables. That respective join is nothing but a Cartesian join. Okay? Okay, fine. So how we can go to achieve our requirement? My requirement is I want to give a proper join between these two tables. Then here I have a question. The question is, I have a specific rule. What is the rule means? Whenever we are going to give the join between two tables, we must find out the common column between both the tables. We should find out the common columns. If in any common column does not available any one of the table, we can't possible to give a join. Very simple example. Here, observe this one. What is the common column? Department number, only common column between that two tables. Suppose I have a one query. Query means I have a table select star from A. In that I have 5 columns. Serial number, serial name, something like date of birth, joining date, and phone number. I have one more table, that is B. In this B, I have 3 columns or 2 columns, which is not related into the first table. Can we possible to generate the join to that 2 tables? We can't possible. Why? Because we don't have a proper join. We don't have a common column between that 2 tables. So in this case, but still I want to retrieve the data from that table also. How we can do that? Just we first join is simple join. The first join is simple join and self join and outer join. Okay. Then observe this one. The simple join. 99% we are using the simple join. In Oracle application query, suppose you done 100 components. In that 100 components, you must use this simple join. Every component definitely you are using this simple join. Without using simple join, we can't possible to develop a component. Okay. And the remaining self join and outer joins, some cases we want to use this self join and outer join as per our requirement. Suppose we are using simple join, we are not possible to retrieve the data, a proper data from database. Then we can go for, so what are the, is there any another alternate joins are there? That joins are the self join and outer join. The self join will be using a proper particular requirement, and outer join will be also using a proper and particular requirement. Okay. Let it be, will be discussed one by one and you can get the clarity. So here, simple join, again in this simple join we have 2 types, equi-join and non-equi-join. Here 100% we want to approach equi-join only, but non-equi-joins we never use in our real life. real life we are always using only equijoin. Let it be, we want to check it. Then here select, okay, star from EMP comma DEPT, okay, where that EMP means this is the table and DEPT number, EMP dot DEPT number, okay, equal DEPT dot DEPT number. This is the actual condition. Simply join means equijoin. It is equal, right? EMP table DEPT number is equal to the DEPT table DEPT number. Okay. Let it be. Now we can check it. What is the result? We get it. So here, one second, we have alt. Okay, somebody is working on EMP table. Okay, done. I have one more table, EMP double line. Okay, then EMP double line DEPT, where EMP double line dot DEPT number equal to DEPT dot DEPT number. So now we have 14 records. Then this is nothing but a equijoin. And also here, this join I am going to develop in another way also. In real life, how we can develop this one? If you use the star symbol, it is going to retrieve the all data, right? But already in EMP table we have a DEPT number, and why we want to display more times into the output? DEPT. If you use the star symbol, what happens? The total records will be coming, right? Let it be, check it. The DEPT number is repeated in 2 times. But I don't want to repeat it, this DEPT number 2 times. So the end user is getting the confusion. Why we want to display that? If you want to purchase the anything, so we are getting the number in only 1 time. We don't want to display the 2 times, right? So then here, in this point of time, I want to show us a proper information. Okay, then here, first of all, in this point of time, sorry, I am giving the, what is that? Alias name. Okay, then here, now I am going to use this one. Internally, which table we want to communicate? Employee table only. Okay, if you want to use this one, we communicate with the department. Here, observe this one. Now, I want to retrieve employee number. From which table you want to retrieve? Employee table. Then I am using E dot employee number. If you want to give a different name for this employee also, then we can give the alias name. Already I show you, right? Employee number, suppose E number. Okay, and next E dot E name, employee name. Then next E dot job designation, E dot salary, salary. Now here E dot DEPT number, D number. Now I am using D dot D name, D name, D dot location. So I don't want to retrieve all columns, just I want to retrieve only few columns which are required to our output. Then next here This is the condition, right? This is the condition. In this condition, I don't want to use the alias name directly. I am using the table name. Is there any getting problem? We don't get any problem. If you want to use the table also, it is accepted. If you want to use the alias name also, it is accepted. Why it happen here? DEPT. Okay. So let it be here. You must use the alias name. Then yes. Sorry. Okay. Whenever we are using the alias names, we must specify the alias names in where class. Okay. You should use the alias names. Without using alias names, system does not recognize what is the condition. So why we want to use the alias names means sometimes we want to retrieve the information. Sorry, we want to use the same table multiple times within one query. Say example, employees and managers. Both information is going to keep into the same table. Both information is available in same table. In this point of time, I want to use that both tables, means I want to use the same table in multiple times while retrieving the employee data and retrieving the manager data. So at the time we want to definitely use the alias names. Okay, and also whenever we are using the alias names in our query level, the query is improve the performance. Improve the performance. Suppose say example here, I don't want to specify this one. What happened? I don't want to specify the DEPT number from which table you want to retrieve. Just I am going to specify this one. I don't want to specify each and every alias names. Just I am going to put the employee number, employee name, job, salary, DEPT number, D name and location. So what happened? Have we get the error or have we get the output? All of you clear my doubt or not? Then here like that. I want to retrieve the columns this way. Okay, and also I don't want to use the alias names. EMP99 DEPT. I didn't use any alias name, just I am going to pick the few columns. Which columns? I am picking 4 columns from employee table, 3 columns from department table. Now check it, what happened. My entire query is correctly, code is correct, right? Means the condition is, everything is correct, but the system does not retrieve the data. What is the error is getting? Column ambiguously defined. System is getting the confusion. So which table I want to pick the DEPT number? So here, where exactly the star symbol is generated? The DEPT number. The DEPT number is available in EMP table and DEPT table. System is getting confusion. So which table data I want to pick from the database? So that is the reason we must specify a specific alias name or table name in the column level, then system is going to getting the data. So here, instead of here, I am going to specify for this particular column, I am going to specify this one. What happened? It is getting or not? Only that column only is going to show us the error, right? Then now we can check it. Absolutely it is working, right?
From EMP99 DEPT DEPT remove చేస్తే show చేయగా.
What is that?
From EMP99 DEPT for DEPT for sir fine. DEPT తీస్తే show చేయగా data.
DEPT without DEPT. Without DEPT, why we want to go for the joins? Then here only one table.
One table they show the list.
So one table purpose, why we want to go for the joins? We want to discuss the joins. Why we want to go for the only one table? Okay, suppose if you go for only one table, is there any valid that statement? Just you can thinking about that. Suppose say example, very simple example. You can means you can one of your friend is introduce introduce their friend. Okay, then how we can go to ask the name to that person? What is your name? Right? Properly. Then we are asking to that person, what is your name? It is a correct sentence, right? And you name means you name, your name, you name. Is it right answer? Means way of questioning. The way of questioning is different, right? Here also we are asking the question to the machine. If you miss this one, what happened? Let it be think about that. Why we want to specify the where class? Okay, then here definitely it will show as error. Error or not? Definitely. Okay, then here it will show as in where class you are specify the error. Where class it is a error. Okay, then fine. You can remove the where class. System is showing where class is error. Then we can remove the where class. Then again I am going to execute. It is showing location is a error. Then we can go for remove that. Then next dname is a error. Again we can go for DEBT number is error. What is the use of that? It is a simple query, na? Up to now we are working on that same query. Why we want to go for joins? Observe this one, okay? If you want to go for the multiple tables action, then we can go for join, right? Already I told you the first topic is the Cartesian join. If you are not giving the join, what happens? System is going to create the join. That join is nothing but a Cartesian join. Clear? Right, all of you. Okay, it is not a proper output. Okay, so that is the reason we must specify the join. Clear? So here, but in this point of time, why I am going to use the alias names means for better performance. Okay, then here I am using E. Here now I am giving this one. So in this point of time, what happened? What happened, someone? What system is done? System is going to create a join that is called as a Cartesian join. How many records we are getting? 14 into 5. 70 records. Right? So, but here our requirement is we want to generate the join between two tables. EMP dot, sorry, here we can give the E dot DEBT number equal to D dot DEBT number. So why I am using DEBT number only? Because of it is a common column. It is a common column between two tables. So this is a very important logic. Okay. So now we can check it. Then we want to add it. Okay. If you are not using DEBT columns, also it is showing output because of the query is a correct way. Right. Now we can add it. Then here. Now here observe this one. Now I am going to DEBT number. D number. We are getting the error. So because of system does not understand. So from which table I want to pick the DEBT number? EMP or DEBT? Then here if you specify EMP, it is picking from EMP table. So here I don't want to specify the EMP table, just I'm using the alias name. Okay. So why I'm using this here in Oracle application tables, each and every table is having 20 to 50 characters of length. 20 to 50. If in case the table name is having EMPT, DEPT, that only 3 to 4 characters, we can directly specify here. But if in case the table is having more than 3 to 4 characters, every table is having 50 to 60 characters, how much time it is taking for every time here we can specify. That is the reason we can go for alias names. Okay. Then here we are getting the output. Okay. And also now I am going to specify D name, DPT name, location. Clear? All of you. So in this manner we are working with this equijoin. It's a very important to us. Okay. So every time we want to use this equijoin. Without using this equijoin, we can't possible to develop a simple query also in our real life. It's a very important term. In entire SQL, this is the major. Okay. After that only we can go to concentrate on each and everything. We want to concentrate on joins only. Okay. Then next here it is a equijoin. Next one is non-equijoin. Non-equijoin means non-equal to the another join. So means a table, another table. Suppose say example here E dot DEPT number. I'm going to specify here this way. Not equal to D dot DEPT number. So which is not equal to the D dot DEPT number, that is going to show us. So but here system is showing 56 records. How it is showing 56 records? In employee table how many records? 14. In DEPT table 5 records. So which is the record does not match to our employee table? 50th department. 50th department. Then observe this one. Have you find out the 50th department in this result? But 50th department is also there in our employee DEPT table. That is the reason. So if you are specifying that without using this condition, it is generate the Cartesian join. How many records? 70 minus 14. Because of the 50th department data does not available. Right? Suppose say example I am going to write like this. Not equal to DEPT number. Right? Then what happened here? Have you get any records? We don't have any records. Not matched. Okay? Not equal. Not match is different. Not equal is different. Not match, we don't get any records. But not equal, which is not equal to our respective record, then that data will be retrieved from this one. But is it right output? Which is the output is showing. Have we used this output in our real life? We never use this one. But we want to understand. We want to understand. That is the reason. Clear? Then.
So more than 2 columns are matched. For example, department number matched and serial number also is matched.
Okay. Then we can go to give the AND condition. And we can specify that condition also. So non-equal means here, observe this one. Here, this is the first employee. Say example, first employee. Okay, let it be. Then observe this one. Okay, here also it is getting the same thing. DEPT number, it is not order by. Okay, 7698 is a Blake. Which DEPT number? 30th department, which is coming from the employee table, right? So is a 30th is accounting New York. Okay, observe this one. 7698, where it is repeated there. Observe this one. But 30th here it is showing account, again it is showing reserve. The next record 7698, where it is a operations. Again 7698. Okay, 1 second. Okay, we want to see that result only. So observe this one. How many departments we have? No. How many? 5 departments. But here it is showing 4 departments. Then observe this one. Actually here select start from MP where employee number equal to 7698. It is going to working with the 30th department. It is working with 30th department. Now we can check it. What is 30th department name? Have you understood or not? I will show you. Next, we can go for self-join. Okay, before going to self-join, first we want to understand outer join. Okay, self-join will be discussed the last. Okay, so outer join here, observe this one. Again, we have 3 types of joins in outer join: left outer join, and right outer join, and full outer join. So when we want to use this left outer join and right outer join, before that, 1 second. Okay. This is our table, right? This is our table. Now I want to insert one record. Okay, insert one record without having DEPT number. I want to insert one more record in this table without having DEPT number. Then let it be. Insert into EMP99 values. Then let it be, check it. He is also one of the employee. Where we go? Oh, sorry. He is also one of the employee. He is a CEO. You don't have any manager also. Now I want to create one more table for DEPT. These are our tables. Okay. Now here I want to generate a join between these 2 tables. What happened here? Select, okay, from employee 99 is E, DEPT 99 is D. The next E dot DEPT number equal to D dot DEPT number. E dot employee number. I don't give any alias names, just I'm going to checking. E dot e name, E dot job, D dot department number, D dot D name, D dot location. Okay, let it be. What is the result we are getting? How many records we are getting? In employee table I have 15. In DEPT table we have 5. How many records we are getting? 15? Sure?
14.
Suppose my requirement is I want to see employee information. I want to see employee information, but in employee table I have 450. Sorry, in employee table we have 15 records. CEO is also there. CEO is also one of the employee, but CEO doesn't show here. Okay, CEO doesn't show you. You cannot means you cannot possible to send a mail to. You don't want to send a mail to CEO. CEO is accepted for that. So what we do? I want to see all employees information, but here it doesn't see, retrieve the employee information while going to use a proper join. Means here we are giving the join also, right? Equi-join. It is also powerful join. It is working properly also. It is retrieving the data also, but it is missing one record. It is missing one record. So here, suppose this CEO is also having the DEPT number. Definitely it is going to retrieve. But here the CEO does not assign to a proper any department. But I want to see CEO information. Then in this point of time we can go for outer joins. All of you clear? Yes. So for this particular requirement we can go for outer joins. Here in this point of time I want to retrieve the fully information from employee table. Fully information from employee table and match record from DEPT table. Okay, then here observe this one. We have two types of joins. Left outer join, right outer join. Left outer join means it is used to display the full details of left table and match records of the right table. But where we are specifying how system is going to recognize it whether it is a right outer join or left outer join with the respect of this plus symbol. The plus symbol we can clearly specify. The plus symbol you can specify from right side. The system is going to consider as a left outer join. If it is left outer join, you can specify the symbol from right side. If you work with the right outer join, you can specify the symbol from left side. Okay, let it be. Check it. Here I want to retrieve. Then here observe this one. Employee table is available in left side or right side? This is the left side, right? Then here we want to. I want to retrieve the data from employee table. I want to retrieve all data from employee table. We can go to match it to the right outer join, means right side. Clear? So now our requirement is clear. Suppose here I have one more question. I want to see all department information and also match records with from employee data. What we do? Then here which join we are applying? Left outer or right outer? Left outer join. So now here left outer means the expected employee table is available in left side. That is the reason I am going to apply the left outer. Left outer means we can specify the symbol from where? Right side. If left outer, we can specify right side. If you work with the right outer, left side. Then now my requirement is I want to retrieve the fully information from right side table. Right side table. Right side table, what is this here? Department is a right side table. Then now I can apply left side. I can apply left side. Let it be check it. No. Here what happened means 40th department and 50th department does not available in our employee table, right? I want to see all department information. All department information. Then here we can add that department number also. Everything is same, but I want to see, yeah, fully information right side table. I want to retrieve fully information right side table and match record from left side table. So here what are the match records? That 14 records are the match. The CEO does not match, right? That is the reason CEO doesn't come. Suppose my requirement, I want to retrieve all information from both tables. I want to retrieve, then have you get this type of requirement or not? I want to retrieve all information from both tables. Then here, okay, in this point of time, initially suppose I can apply this way. I want to apply left and right within the one condition. Then let it be what happen. It is not possible to work. What is that? The respected, a predicate may reference only one outer joined a table. One specific conditions we can possible to apply one outer join only. We cannot possible to apply multiple joins, multiple outer join within one condition. So how we can go to achieve this requirement? But still I want to retrieve all information from both tables. Then here we have a full outer join. What is this full outer join means? If you join left and right outer joins with union operators, such joins are called as a full outer joins. Then now I am going to apply this one. The same thing. Just to copy this one. Union and will be, so the first one is left outer join, second one is right outer join. Just you can add the union. Now let it be check it. The first record is CEO. The last here 40th and 50th department. 17 records automatically come. Clear? So this is the way we are working with left outer join and right outer join and full outer join. Okay. So we can go for left outer join whenever we want to retrieve all records from right side table. If you want to go for right outer join whenever we want to retrieve all data from left side. If you want to retrieve all data from all tables, we can go for full outer join, means you should apply the set operators. You should apply the set operators. Then only that will be become as a full outer join. Okay? That. So next we can go for self join. So why we want to discuss this self join here now? Last means it is giving some little bit of confusion. Self join means table itself. Table itself, that is nothing but a self join. Then now here observe this one. It is used to join the table itself. Join the table itself. Now you tell me, in this EMP table, okay, employees information is there, and manager information also there or not? Manager information is available or not? We have one column is there, manager, MGR.
Available.
MGR means manager. Employee information is there and manager information is there. I don't have any proper table for managers. I have only one table. In that table only I can possible to see managers and as well as employees. Suppose say example here, select star from employee 99 is a employee. It is a employees. Okay. Then I want to see managers. Select star from employee 99 managers. Okay, manager alias name. If you want to retrieve the employees information or manager information, which table we can access? Same table. We don't want to go for another table, right? My requirement is I want to retrieve employees information as well as manager information. As well as manager information. Observe this one. Every employee have a manager. Every employee have a manager or not? Observe here. What is the first manager number? 7839. What is the first employee number? Manager number 7839. Now I want to retrieve how many employees are working under that manager. Under that manager, right? Where manager equal to 7839. There are 3 employees are working under that manager. All of you clear on that? This is the manager. Okay.
Department same department.
No, we don't want to go for the department. We are not discussing about the department. My requirement is I want to see how many employees are working under that manager. How many employees? 3. What is the manager name? I am asking what is the manager name. I am not asking employee number or manager number. I am asking what is the manager name.
King.
What is the number here? What is the here? What is the manager name? King. What is the manager name? King. Right? There. Now, are we clear on that? Why I want to show this one? So this one is clear or not? Okay. Here in this query, I am find out how many employees are there under the King manager. Right? The King name is available in employee table. Now I want to retrieve employee number, employee name, his manager number, his manager name. I want to retrieve employee number, employee name, his manager number and manager name. All are equal, all are same. Employee number and manager number is same. Employee number and manager number. Where it is same? How we can go to identify whether it is same or not? Then in this point of time we can go for self join. Let it be. Observe this one. Observe carefully. Here employee 99 is a E means employee. E means employee. But here, which information? You want to retrieve only employee information or manager information? Both information. Right? But where the manager information is there? Same table. Then what we do? Again I want to use the same table, right? Then, but here we clearly tell to the machine, you can consider this table as a manager table. This table as a manager table. Then what are the information you want to retrieve? From employee table, employee number. From employee table, employee name, and in manager table, manager number. Here, what is the manager number? Employee number or manager? Employee number as a manager number. Okay, then MGR number and employee name as a manager name. Right? All of you clear? Then now we can give the condition here. Here it is a very important. Then now you tell me what is the condition? E dot EMP number. Then what is the common column between these two tables? Observe this one. All columns are equal, but here if you give the all columns, we are not getting the proper join. One column is there, that is a key column. Suppose say example I am giving EMP number and EMP number. What happened? Then let it be. This will be both are common column, right? Both are common column, but I am giving that one. Then let it be, check it. (7839) is a king. What is the king manager? The king does not have any manager, but the report is showing king showing. But king doesn't have the manager, but here the report means query is showing is having the manager. Is it right? So have you used that condition? Employee number as employee number? It is not a right condition then. But have you stopped the query? What we do? Observe this one. What is the employee number is there in our employee table. Okay. So basically here in employee table, okay, in employee table we have a manager number is there. Right? That will be become as a manager number in manager table. Have you clear or not? In employee table, observe this one. Who is the employee? Who is the manager for this employee? 7566. 7839. 7839 is the manager. Is the manager. Who is that? His name is King. Right? The next 7782. 7782 is a clerk. Who is the manager? 7839. Again king. Suppose 7900. Who is that? James, employee. That manager is 7698. Who is the 7698 name? Blake. Blake is the manager of that employee. All of you clear on that? Then what about CEO? I have a question. CEO also employee, right? I want to see employee, all employees information. Here I am able to see employees and manager information, but I want to see all employees. CEO is also employee, even though you don't have the manager, but I want to see it. So here employee does not available in report, then CEO does not available in our report. You don't want to give the salary to CEO. CEO is accepted that. So how we can do that? Just now we completed that query. Outer joins. Outer joins, right? I want to see all employee information. I want to see all employees information. All of you clear or not? So which one? I want to retrieve all employees information, means employee table. So we want to apply left outer join. Then let it be check it. That king and Raja, is there any managers? No one is there. But still he is employed. Still he is an employee. Clear? All of you? That depends upon requirement, we can go to use the outer joins. Either left outer join or right outer join. Self join, all of you clear or not? So then here you can go to finalize. So what we are going to understand the exact logic where it is available in this all conditions. Suppose here I don't want to give this join only. I am giving all joins, employee number, employee name, and job equal to job, DEPT number. Is it possible to give that? Suppose if you have only 5 columns, then we can suppose we have 100 columns, 100 common columns. Even though you can give the 100 common columns, so we are not getting the proper output. What we do? So in this point of time, we can go to understand what exactly the key column means, key join in that two tables. So if you go for self join, we can clearly understand what is the common column between that two tables. Not a common column, key column. Key column. All of you clear?
Join తర్వాత self join చేస్తారు. ఇప్పుడు కాలమ్స్ ని టేబుల్స్ ని జాయిన్ చేసిన తర్వాత self join అప్లై చేయాలి.
Self join depends on. We cannot possibly to apply this self join for every requirement.
More than
Then we can check it. We are going to checking. We don't have any option. We are going to checking everything and we'll be going to apply the job.
The single table into self join issues for non-loaded.
Whenever you are using the same table, multiple times, we can go to find out what is the key column. What is it? Here we have only employee table, DEPT tables or the demo tables. That is the reason it is giving some confusion. But in Oracle application, we don't give any confusion. We have a separate columns. Here we don't have any way.